Edu and Arsenal and Mikel Arteta have done it. They have finally built their version of Fort Knox. That's right. Fort Knox is coming to Arsenal with the addition of a Ben White, a Saliba, Gabriel. You can now say Calafiori is part of the gang. Fort Knox is built. Right, highlight here for TK24 Sports. New to the show, like, subscribe, turn that notification on. Why do I say it? Got a mission myself. 10,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers by the time the transfer window ends. Help me get there. The channel is growing every day, and I thank you for coming back and watching. Now let's get back into the Fort Knox show very quickly. Calafiori is coming to Arsenal. We'll be all wrapped up by the beginning of the week. By Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, we will hear the news that Arsenal now have Calafiori before they go to the pre-season tour. And then we're going to hear the sales of, and then Nketiah may go to Marseille. Could that be a big deal? Yes, it is. It's going to be at least 30 to 35 million euros that's going to be, because that's how they deal with it over there in that currency that we've left the EU. Smith Rowe should be out the door soon, between a deal of 30 to 40 million going to either a Crystal Palace, a Fulham. That should get done. West Ham going in for Reece Nelson. That deal's going to get done. It's going to release so much cheddar to Arsenal. Arsenal's not going to go, even I can't get the words out. Arsenal are not even going to know what to do with all this cash coming in. Yes, they are. They need to get a right winger in. Could it be a Neto, a Nico Williams, or a special surprise I've got for you guys for a show coming up? Could it be one mystery player from Brentford? Who can that be? Oh, look, my lips will stay sealed, and I'll release that show later on. What about the midfielder? Who's it going to be? And Mikel Moreno from Real Sociedad? That's the word on the street. I said it the other day on my video. If you missed that show, then you would have heard the value that Arsenal did put forward to start the negotiations. I'm not going to repeat it. If you're missing my shows, that's why you need to like, subscribe, and turn that notification on. Okay, back to Fort Knox. Calafiori. What a signing this is going to be for Arsenal. Arsenal fans were in their feelings, weren't they? And they're always going to be in their feelings. They're thinking Eddie's not a good enough executive. They don't think he's very good at being a football director who can get players and deals over the line. They just called him, what's the best way to say it? They called the guy, he's just no good at getting a deal done apart from using a release clause. Release clauses are hard to do. You've got to pay that money up front, and that's what you think he's good for. You guys are jokers. Edu does work. He's got connections. The deals he does, like the California one, where they're paying less than what Man United did for an 18-year-old, and yet they've got a top player here on their hands. A player who can play centre-back and left-back. A player who's now being compared to not a Nesta, not a Maldini, a Sergio Ramos. Now, I prefer that comparison. Sergio Ramos, as you know, if you watch him for his time at Real Madrid, was a ball-playing defender, and I mean elite ball-playing defender, who had a little bit of a disciplinary issue as well, picking up yellow cards, red cards, because sometimes he could lose his head. But they're saying that take away that ill discipline from the game with Calafiori, and you've got a all-round defender. And that's what Calafiori is. At 22, he's showing signs as an all-round defender. William Saliba's, 22, 23. He is nearly an all-round defender. Some saying the best in the game. Some saying he's still got competition with a Virgil van Dijk to cement that, or a Rudiger at Real Madrid. But in Calafiori, Arsenal have bloody built Fort Knox. Going to Anfield is not going to be a problem. Good luck, Mo Salah, getting past this guy. Good luck, Mo Salah, trying to go down the right-hand side and thinking you're going to get past Calafiori. Then you've got to deal with a Gabriel, or maybe a Saliba who's going to be there to mop up, or maybe a Ben White who may shuffle across and deal with you. Arsenal have Fort Knox. Going to the Etihad, is that going to be a problem? Oh, Phil Foden, where are you going to be? You may actually want to take a vacation that day like he did in the Euros. Going to Old Trafford. What, Rashford? Nah. Garnacho? Nah. Sancho? Nah. Arsenal have built Fort Knox. You keep hearing me saying it again and again and again because they really and truly have built Fort Knox. 4 centre backs, all over 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'1". Arsenal have giants. Their backup is a Zinchenko, and then you've got a Kivior, then you've got Tomiyasu, then you've got Julian Timber. Look at that. Look at the first starting guys in defence. Look at the second starting guys in defence. Arsenal have it. Kivior is not going to get sold. Why would they sell him when now you've got the ultimate rotation? When you flip these guys in and out, you've got to deal with injuries, suspensions, and lack of form. You can change this up. Arsenal will not drop in quality now. And people will say you still need to upgrade Zinchenko. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because Zinchenko can still play for Arsenal. You can actually use Zinchenko now in midfield. Not saying he's going to be the best midfielder because he's still got a likes of a Mikel Merino that Arsenal are looking at, who made a secret little bid. Didn't get exposed, but I did expose it. And most of you guys didn't even damn well watch the show. That's why you need to like, subscribe, and turn that notification on. Why am I so hyped up? Why am I so happy? Because Arsenal are not stopping here after the Calafiori deal. They're still going to go and get that midfielder. And the last signing that's going to come in is going to be the right winger. Or maybe is it going to be the striker and the right winger? Because like I said, Eddie Nketiah is going to go. Smith Rowe is going to go. Reece Nelson is going to go. Those three players alone are out the door. They're going. Rumors are saying that Mikel Arteta wants to keep a Smith Rowe. I don't think that's the case. They're happy to get them gone. They all want first team football. Now's the time to go and get first team football. Now's the time to bring that cheddar back into the Arsenal coffers and reinvest again. And let's not forget about an Aaron Ramsdale. Is he going to stay or is he going to go? I'm sure he's going to go. Can they get the 30 to the 50 million that they want for him? It remains to be seen. Thomas Partey is definitely going to stay. 1 year left on his contract. Injury prone as hell. So Arsenal do need to be active in the transfer market still and get 2 midfielders in to cover his injuriness. El Nene's obviously gone. Jorginho doesn't have the legs that we need him to have. And then you've got a Declan Rice who suffers an injury. Should he do, Arsenal are in trouble. Shouldn't Arsenal then look at the right winger, because the left wing sorted in the Martinelli, who needs to buck his ideas up and get back his form very quickly, because he could be out the door at the end of this coming season. Look, Leandro Trossard, could this be his last season as a gunner, because he's turning 30, going into 31? It remains to be seen. Jesus, could he be out the door at the end of this coming season if he cannot get over his knee injury problems? Kai Havertz, not bad. Okay, we go again. Saka on the right-hand side, star boy, people love him, or sometimes hate him. But he needs backup, he needs help. And not even backup, he needs competition. That's the right word to use. He needs competition in the right wing. But let's get back to Calafiori. Let's get back to Fort Knox. People thinking this show's all over the place. No, it's not. I'm just giving you snippets in between. Calafiori is coming in. He's going to cement Arsenal. This is a time to celebrate, Arsenal fans. You've got a director of football who knows how to negotiate. You've got a director of football who knows not to overpay because Real Madrid's coming in town and you don't have the cachet anymore to get deals done. Arsenal know how to get a deal done. They don't rush to get deals done. Fans are clamoring on their YouTube and listening to everything else out there. When they say to you, Arsenal's not doing a good job, Arsenal's not being up there, they're not a top club, they don't know how to negotiate. To get this deal done for this caliber of a player, for the price that they got, shuts you all up. I'm going to say it shuts you all up. But you're still watching the show. Why haven't you subscribed yet? Why haven't you liked? And if you haven't subscribed because you don't have a Google account, go and create one. Go and sign in. Press that subscribe. Press that like. Because a lot of you watch it, but a lot of you don't take the action. So help me out. Let's go. I'm Tying Out here for TK 24 Sports, and you've watched the Fort Knox show.